The name the Mutated Earthlings since I was 16, but no one wanted. Everyone, you know, whenever I'd say, "Yeah, why don't we call our band the Mutated Earthlings?" and everyone would be like, "No, that's stupid." Finally, I just wrote all these songs on the bass, and then I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna fucking record this shit." And then I picked up a guitar and learned how to do power chords. Yeah, I'm the blind guy, so I'm a fucking mutant, you know, and then basically we got Dave there, he's got like 3, well I guess he just doesn't have thumbs, so I think he's got 4 fingers. But and then Dustin's got Tourette's for sure. And then Red his head, and there's pretty much, he's a normal guy in the band, he doesn't have anything wrong with him. Well, I got the original one that I recorded. I'm gonna put that shit out. Then we got about 4 new ones we're gonna go record. And it's punk rock. I mean, fuck, we could write fucking 7 more tomorrow. Nice. We moved in here like a year ago. This is our jam spot. Like, you see the electric drums over there and the fucking amps and shit. This is where the Mutated Earthlings jam. Fuck, down and playing Spoons Up.
Everybody's ready. Hey, man. Fuck.
Oh yeah, I give Les is $20 fucking half an hour. You gotta bring your own spoons though.
I saw the shake
Fucking spoons. Fucking it. Yeah, by the way, I'm single now, so if there's any fucking ladies watching the video, you know where to find me.
Where can they find you? The bathroom at Logan's?
Yeah, pretty much. Or fucking 1846 Oak Bay Avenue, sweetheart. Go on the left, right in front of the fucking deep freeze. Mutated Earthlings. It's Blind Mark from the Mutated Earthlings. You're watching the Absolute Underground.tv. Even though they don't play Family Guy, it's still a good station, so tune in.
How's it going? I'm Jen Warnock with Absolute Underground TV, and we are here in our brand new location, and I have Erik van Kobra with us. Erik is a tattoo artist and artist of various mediums. And how long have you been doing this for? How did you get started?
Well, I started tattooing 14 years ago, around there. I've always done art, painting and stuff, probably as long as I can remember.
So it was like a childhood passion that grew into something you thought you'd make a living at?
I didn't know if I was going to make a living at it, but I just did.
Good. So it's bloomed into Your new location that you're in with, you're managing Ascension Tattoo.
Ascension Studios, yeah.
Yeah, so how is that working for you?
The new location is good. We're downtown. There's a lot more walk-by traffic here, that's for sure. And we have a huge crew of people, and hopefully decide to grow.
So you've got this really great team that you're working with now. Is like the dynamics are working for you? What's great about it? What makes the team click?
Basically, just if everybody in there is an artist, then you have a really good sort of artistic synergy between the entire team of people. So you have this sort of group of like 6, 7, 8 people that can just feed off each other and grow and build. And hopefully this shop ends up with a style of artwork all its own.
It sounds like you enjoy meeting challenges like that. What's been the most challenging tattoo piece that you've done?
What I find most challenging nowadays is the larger scale stuff. Doing people's whole backs, whole arms, things that take a continuous amount of time over a course of months. Staying consistent, staying on top of it, and finishing a piece that you don't have the opportunity to do all at the same time. That's a challenge. It's easier to sit down, do something, a couple hours later be done, take a picture and put it in your portfolio. But when you have to come back week after week after week and work on something continuously to an end result with the person as a coefficient who has to heal, who has to sit there through the pain, it's always challenging.
Within the Ascension Studios space, you also have your own little corner. What are you calling that, and what are you doing in there?
It's called Wolf Sheep. It's basically what we're coining an art house. We have a full service studio in the back that people are able to paint and produce work in. There's computers to do graphic design. It's sort of a collective, it's sort of a collaborative. It's sort of a social enterprise in the fact that we are going to hopefully represent and sell artists' work and take proceeds and donate them to certain charities, do art show functions outside of the space within town as a way to promote not only artists but also causes that need supporting.
That sounds really fabulous. So this would be the kind of sort of like community arts initiative that we could see maybe happening on a wall or on a t-shirt somewhere that you could buy at some time?
Well, we're going to produce a lot of different works. We're planning on having groups of artists with original work. We're going to reproduce their work into prints for inexpensive sale. The idea is to get artwork to everybody that wants it. It doesn't do any good for one artist to create one piece to sell at a price that nobody that likes it can actually acquire it.
Right.
So by reproduction, by printing, like you said, like shirts, art books and things like that, it gets artwork out to people that do enjoy it and that want to see it. There's a lot of artists in this town, none of which get any help exposing their work at all. So I'm sick of sitting around and waiting for somebody to put something on, so I'm going to do it.
So is there any opportunity for people to come down and participate? Like, is there any kind of an internship, or is there any kind of because you're saying it's like a collective, so
Right.
How open and accessible is that to people who would like to be involved?
Well, once we actually get up and running, we will be putting out a call for submissions. Right now we're starting with a solid team. These people all know each other. They all have a huge body of work that I feel is really good and that should be seen. Aside from that, who knows where it'll go in the future. I wouldn't ever close the doors to any artist that was of decent quality that wanted their work out there, that was willing to put in the work. That's kind of the bonus about artwork, and it goes into tattooing, it goes into the conventions, and it goes into art shows, that people who do art for a living, who want to do it for a living, who are passionate about it, will find a way to produce the work. And somebody just needs to be there on one end to help them get their work out there and support them as an artist.
What would you recommend to somebody who is considering a future in art or is interested in looking into the logistics of that? Like, how would you go about recommending somebody get started?
You die hard. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of commitment. It's not something you can do overnight. It's never something you can just, walk into a shop and say, give me a job. It's not something you can just say, here's my painting, I'm going to sell it. It takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, and probably a lot of disappointment. So you have to die hard.
Where can we find you?
My website is erikvankobra.com. It's Kobra with a K. Ascension Studios is ascensionstudios.ca, and Wolf Sheep is coming soon.
Fabulous. All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
It's been great having you here in our new location. I'm Jen Warnock with Absolute Underground TV, and you have been watching the Artist Profile segment.
Put on your fucking ear goggles. When I'm out at the bar and the band sounds like shit, I buy a trip of whiskey and take a fucking hit. When you buy my 3 and they sound good to me, wake up in the morning and I bought their CD. Because of ear goggles, ear goggles, on Absolute Underground TV.
We ain't as rough or as tough as the skinheads. Skinheads! We ain't got no fashion sense like the mods. The mods! Bunch of ugly mugs, but I bet we're tough enough. We're the Vicious Cycles Motorcycle Club.
Jackass from East Vancouver. This one's called Going Down to Memphis. This one's from Hank Williams.
The name of our burlesque troupe is Bad Girl Burlesque, and this is our debut show happening at the Cobalt.
I love your ass, for bad or worse. I love your nasty way you curse. When you sit down, it's wild how you sit. Grind your heel in the ground, the groovy way you spit.
I got involved in burlesque because I took a course through Screaming Chicken's Theatrical Society with Melody Mangler and April O'Peel, and it was a 2-month course. We did a graduation recital at the Red Room, and then I went down to BurlieCon, which is a burlesque convention down in Seattle, and I learned the business side of everything, and along with Beatrix Hodder, and we came back and started brainstorming for the show and put it all together, and 2 months later, there it is.
Love your sick way you think, the way your perfume
for Canadian fans of naked ladies?
Like a bad girl should.
Keep showing us the love and we'll keep showing you our lovely bits.